Welcome to WSRT Fitness. If this is your first time here, please remember to subscribe, click the bell, and select all for notifications. Thank everybody so much for watching and welcome. So today we are continuing the 3 top exercises for each body part series, and today we're talking about the quads, which is, some of you know, is one of my favorite body parts to work. There's really nothing better to me than getting up on Sundays, really, and on Wednesdays as well, getting to the gym and just knocking out leg day. Quads, obviously, really big part of leg day. So, I do want to remind everybody, if you haven't seen the top 3 chest exercises video, that the exercises that I am picking in this series are not necessarily the 3 best, so to speak, for each body part. So again, today the quads, but it is something where, for one reason or another, they are my top 3, what I like to do when I go to the gym, and I give my reasons why. So, without further ado, let's get into the top 3. So number 1 is going to come as no surprise to anybody. It is the barbell back squat. Now, as I've already talked about, Sundays and also on Wednesdays are my leg days, but Sunday is the day that I'm typically going to do my heavier squats. And I just absolutely, to me, there's nothing better than getting in the gym, getting myself warmed up, getting into that rack, and just squatting until I can't squat no more. It's just, there's just so many great benefits to doing squats. It's an active daily living, getting up, sitting down, getting up, using so many different muscle groups in your body. It's just an overall great exercise for so many reasons. I know that if you're watching this video, you agree with me. So much like the bench press, I'm not going to go on for hours like I could about the squat. We're just going to move on to number 2. So number 2 is just going to be another kind of squat. It's the Hex Squat. Obviously, that's a machine. I love using it. So generally, when I use the Hex Squat, it's going to be on Sundays when I've squatted to the moon. I go off, I do a few other exercises, usually some sort of a accessory deadlift, 1 or 2 calf exercises, and then I'm going back to the quads, and I generally like to go back to the Hex Squat for a couple of reasons. Now, on the Hex Squat machine at my gym, and also the ones at my old gym, so I'm not sure if it's every single Hex Squat, but I know it's every single one that I've ever seen has an angled platform, which allows me to get a little bit more stretch of my hamstring, which with my previous injuries, I really, really like, but allows me to really bury down into my heels and take pressure off my knees, which, one of the biggest issues I'm having, especially when I'm doing the heavy squats, is even though, yes, the muscles work, the muscles getting tired, my knees are also, the joints are also getting very tired. I want to protect the joints a little bit, and so I'll go to the back squat where I can put much more focus into the muscle. Also with the Hex Squat, this is a time where I'll also change my width a little bit. Sometimes I'll put my feet in closer together. Sometimes I'll move them out a little bit further, depending on how much involvement with the glutes and the hamstrings I want, depending on what else I'm doing for exercises that day. But yeah, so the Hex Squat is number 2. That's something that I do also do that on Wednesdays as well. But usually I won't put as much focus in on it. Again, it's, my Wednesdays is generally my higher volume, my more exercises, lighter weight, because Sunday is the day that I'm really killing it with weight. So from there, let's move on to number 3. And number 3 is going to be the single leg press. Now, you might be a little bit surprised by that, but there's a reason why I do it. There's actually a couple of reasons. So as many of you know, I've had some injury issues with my foot and ankle, and with my hip on my left side. And because of that, I have some balance issues. Now, I do exercises specifically for my balance, but that's something we'll talk about another time. What the main purpose of that statement is that because of that, I'm kind of limited with the balance exercises. So things like walking lunges, the muscles allowing for the stabilization will get worn out before the quads. Same thing with an exercise like Bulgarian split squats. So by doing the single leg press, I'm able to do more reps in a shorter amount of time, and in some ways more weight. So that's all for today's video. I want to know what you guys think. Definitely comment below what your top quad exercises might be. I'd love to hear them. Also, let me know what body parts you'd like to see next. I'm gonna be breaking it down to some pretty small body parts. We're gonna let this series go on for a while, but I want your opinion. Which one should I prioritize? What do you want to see next? Definitely let me know in the comments below. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and make sure you click that bell for notifications. It is greatly appreciated. Also, definitely get in on my coaching. I still have a special sale going on. Anybody who signs up from now through the end of December, there will be a drawing January 1st. The winner gets a free month of coaching. Make sure you get my apparel. You can go to the WSRT Fitness Group for special sales. Also, I have 3 programs available and several more coming. I've got a volume program, an at-home workout if your gym is closed. Really high on that program right now. And then I also have my hypertrophy program, which is pretty intense. It's not for the beginner. It's definitely for somebody who's been lifting a while. So, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.